What's up guys, Falcon here again. Gonna make a video about this 2007 Chrysler 300 with a 3.5 liter engine. We have a P0304 I believe, which is basically 403, which is basically a bad EGR. So you're gonna take off the EGR, replace it. So first off, we need to take off the upper intake. We got all these 10mm bolts here. Take off the connectors from right here, and we have two brackets here with a 10mm nut on the top, and I think it's a 15 on the bottom. On the one on the bottom, we just have to get it loose to get this little bracket piece just to slide off. And let's get on. Here we are. Undid the brackets. If you can see them, is this one right here. So all you gotta do is take off the 10mm and loosen it up on the bottom, and then that way you can move this one out of the way. All these ones are loose. Took out the cap for the transmission, that way it's a little bit easier to move out of here. Took out the air intake hose, and then here has another bracket. Same thing, 10mm nuts right here, and then 15mm bolts on the bottom. Same thing, just get them loose enough to pull these out a little bit. And we have 3 vacuum lines back here, and then this back here is a metal EGR line. This is probably gonna be the toughest thing to put back on. Once we move this one out of the way, then we gotta somehow finesse the intake out through this gap right here, and without this getting out of the way, which it is possible. Just takes patience. Alright, intake's off. EGR that we're gonna replace is gonna be back here. It's held on by 2 10mm bolts and the connector that goes to it. So you're gonna pull it out. It's gonna come out with this metal line, and then while it's out here, I'll disconnect that line to it. And while we're at it, I'm gonna replace the spark plugs. So just a 10mm bolt here to take off the coil, and then just remove the spark plug. Might as well, since the intake's off, and if you ever need to replace the spark plugs, you need to remove the intake anyway, so might as well do it while we're down. Alright, here it is. EGR's out. This is the EGR line that goes up to the intake. This one goes here, and it only has 2 8mm bolts here. And this one's gonna go into the new EGR. This old GR gets thrown out. New one should have a gasket here, and then this is the part that goes to the back of the head with the 2 10mm bolts here. There should be another metal gasket here, and like I said, it goes in the back of the right side head. Here it is, new EGR with the EGR pipe on already. About to install it in the back of the head. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and replace this gasket here if you haven't done it recently. Go ahead and replace that just to prevent any issues later. And I'm gonna replace the spark plug. So hope this video helps somebody. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, guys. Thanks.